Now today's slate of games,
Oh Lord.
we had two big ones. We had starting off the Rams versus the Eagles in Philadelphia,
In the snow.
and in the elements where
Oh.
Philadelphia's comfortable and the Rams are an indoor team, so that's like, okay, we're not used to this, and
Mhm.
it showed, man. Stafford didn't look comfortable at all. I mean, Philadelphia was on his ass. They're racking up sacks at a crazy rate in the playoffs.
Yep.
They're getting after the quarterback. They're just they're getting hot when they need to be getting hot. And Philadelphia, man, does not look like a team that you want to see going into the next week of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Philly looks dangerous now. Jalen walked away with a little bit of a limp. He got sacked or he got tackled. I can't remember if it was a sack or a tackle, but he got hit.
It was a tackle, yeah.
And when he went down, they folded him, and that left leg looked real bad.
Mhm.
He immediately grabbed his knee, and then they try to just have him tough it out and play the rest of the game. We'll see how that affects him moving forward, but that is something to keep an eye out for. And then Saquon Barkley.
I was about to say Saquon doing Saquon things, bro. That guy right there. I can see why Jay used to get so upset about us not picking him up and bringing him to Dallas. I can see why that is. You know, that guy's a home run hitter. You handle the ball, you give him space, the guy takes off, and he is off to the races. See you later. If they have Sonic and Knuckles over in Detroit, they have the Flash sitting over there in Philly. So, um, yeah, man, it was a great game. It was super close. The final score was 28-22 Eagles. That tells you basically the story of the game. It was, like Joe said, in the elements. It was snowing. It looked like it was blizzarding at some points if you watched the game, just because of how much snowfall was falling. There was a point where you couldn't even see the numbers. That's how bad it was. But at the same time, you know, both teams played their asses off for being out in the elements, trying to make some run plays, trying to make some passes. The ball kept getting fumbled and recovered by the other team. It
Stafford
was,
killed him with that today, bro. He
bro, it was
killed him
all
with that.
over the place, all over the place. But in any case, I mean, very good game, very close game. Oh, it pains me to say that the Eagles looked good, but it is what it is. Like Joe said earlier, you got to give flowers where flowers are due. There was a very hard fought game, and those guys, I mean, they did what they had to do at home, being the number two seed, and took care of business like the Lions should have yesterday. But in any case, now we're going to have, which I think is the craziest thing, is
What
two NFC East teams in the NFC Championship, bro. And it pisses me off more than anything. More
do
than
you
anything.
realize somebody in our division is playing in the Super Bowl?
No, I didn't see it. I thought
That
I honestly thought that the NFC um, representative for the NFC in the Super Bowl was going to be from the NFC North. I thought it was either going to be Minnesota, I thought it was going to be Green Bay, or I thought it was going to be Detroit. That's it. I did not see Washington or Philly making it to the NFC Championship. Did not see it. But here we are, man. And as a Cowboy fan, it stings like hell. Like hell, it stings.
it just further drives home the message that this organization is just behind.
Yeah.
We're behind the competition because you got Washington, like I said, a 1 year turnaround from dog water to playing in the NFC championship game.
Yeah.
What a difference a good coach makes.
That's an understatement, bro.
I'm just saying.
Understatement.
And
Understatement.
and a better general manager slash owner situation.
Yep.
So you're looking at the Cowboys who, I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about the
No,
Cowboys
we
because
don't
they
need
don't
to.
deserve it, bro.
They
Like
don't.
they don't. They don't. they don't deserve to be in any conversation of playoffs or possible Super Bowls because they've done absolutely nothing to try to get themselves there.
Agreed.
So we don't need to bring up losers when we're trying to talk about winners and possible future success. So congratulations there to the Philadelphia Eagles. Not my favorite thing to say either, but they did what they had to do and took care of business against the Rams. And now they get to go again. It's another home game against the Commanders. Should be interesting.
Very interesting.
Ultimately, we'll make our picks at the end.
At the end, yeah.
But damn, that's going to be a good game. And like I said, somebody in the NFC is going to make it to the Super Bowl. NFC East. Somebody in the NFC East is going to make it to the Super Bowl, and we'll be at home watching.
Yeah.
Like some losers.